Hey you guys, welcome back to Diva Styles. I'm loving the way my new backdrop looks with the lights. It is great. Okay, I am actually coming on here to talk a little bit with you guys about my son just had to pop his head in here. There you go, that's baby Noah. About buttons, you guys know I love to make buttons, and I bought a new button machine, but I bought this a long time ago, y'all. You shaking your head? Yeah, you agreeing with me? I bought this like way back in January, like, because if you watch my other video on buttons, then you know that the first button machine my husband bought me for Christmas, I loved it, but it was a hit and miss for me. Like half the time when I went to make the buttons, they would come out good, and half the time they would not come out. They would just be messed up. And so it got to the point where it was doing the same thing with my husband. So I was like, man, I really don't want to spend the money on this button machine, because the one that I got a Tecre button machine. It was a little bit pricier. The original one that I got that my husband bought me from Amazon was only 85 bucks. That's a good deal. But the Tecre, this one, the Tecre, this one was $215. Big difference. But guess what, y'all? Like my husband always said, you get what you pay for, and this was definitely worth the $215. I've never messed up on a button with this. My kids also have made buttons, and I'm talking about like my 4-year-old. He loves making buttons, like, you know, pushing it down and everything. He don't mess up either. Like, this is definitely worth the $215. It's done made this money back many times over. So if you are interested in buttons and getting into buttons, I definitely recommend just buying the Tecre straight off the bat. Don't waste your time trying to be cheap like my husband was. Don't do it. Just go straight to the Tecre. Get the Tecre right off hand. It did come with supplies. And you guys know I also do have the little handheld button maker. The Badger Minute. Okay, you guys, let me tell you about the Badger Minute. Okay, so the Badger Minute only comes with enough supplies to make 10 buttons. Okay, not a problem. I ended up finding me a wholesale site for buttons, like for the supplies, like where it was cheap. I bought a bunch for the 2 1/4 size, which is the handheld one. They didn't fit. They did not fit. So I also purchased some from another site. Guess what? Those didn't fit either. And I'm thinking, how can these not fit when they're all the same size? And this is what it is. So I had to end up buying some made for the Badger Minute. So the Badger Minute is very expensive because the supplies for the Badger Minute cost a whole lot more than just, you know, supplies for a button machine, because you could just buy any, they fit. But the special ones, Jesus, but the special ones for the Badger Minute are a lot more. So the handheld one in the end is not worth it unless you're just doing something like a one-time thing. Then I would say get that, because the Badger Minute is like $25, $30 online at Walmart. So that's good for one-time use or two-time use, and you're not going to use it no more. But if you're going to try to make some money off of it, which, like I'm telling you guys, buttons, you can make a ton of money off of buttons. It is worth it. The $200 that you pay, 2 or 3, depending on what size you get, is definitely worth. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. It is an investment, but believe me, you will make your money back. Because like I said, you can use the buttons for all types of things. I used it for earrings and hair bows. Oh my God, the hair bows was like ridiculous crazy. Like one time I had got an order for like 200 hair bows. And you can also do, you know, like the ponytail holders. You can do. I had got an order for ponytail holders. You can use them for shoelaces, mirrors, magnets, just all types of things, you guys. All types of things. So just don't think you have to make badges or pins. You know, I mean, you can make a ton of things. So if you have any questions, this is the Tecre, and the one that I got is just the 1 inch. I didn't even buy like the big ones because the big ones were a lot more money. So mama stayed cheap and bought the little 1 inch. So don't think that the 1 inch pens are too small. You can make a lot of money off of the 1 inch pens. You don't gotta go big to sell. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And as always, I will see you guys soon. Bye.